performance. This performance is really messy, just to let you know, and it uses latex balloons. Nobody's allergic. Talcum powder and glitter and water. We don't think it's going to affect anyone, but you know, just if anybody is very upset about this, and you want to leave, don't. But yeah. And also, again, we're gonna have another 5-minute break afterwards just to clear up. But you then can come back and we're gonna have a post-show talk with the artists where you can just ask them questions about what's influenced their work and where they think they might want to take it further and things. But you probably will have to leave again so we can clear the space. But come back.
He's gonna fill his cup with the love in your heart and drink it up till the morning starts.
Well, let's get on with it! I'm quite recent.
I'm not polite.
I assure you I'm quite conscious.
Why are we waiting?
It's only to be expected.
Tyson fool!
Thank you.
Stop!
Quite conscious of my position.
You can go. We're just here, really. We died too soon.
So that's the idea.
So that's that. Tyson fool!
Thank you.
Stop!
Quite conscious of my position.
You can go. We're just here, really. We died too soon.
So that's the idea.
So that's that. Tiresome fool.
Thank you.
Stop!
Why are we waiting?
Tiresome fool.
Thank you.
Stop!
Quite conscious of my position.
You can go.
We're just here, really.
We died too soon.
So that's the idea.
So that's that. Well, I dare say one gets used to it in time.
Some do, some don't.
I certainly didn't expect this.
Oh well, no great matter.
Yes, yes. But I dare say, where are the instruments of torture?
Paraphernalia!
But damn it all, they might have left my toothbrush.
Oh, that's another story. What would be the point in brushing your teeth?
That's like saying, why should one sleep?
Oh, so that's the idea, eh? I'm to live without eyelids.
No eyelids, no sleep. It follows, doesn't it?
If there's any information you require, most of our guests have quite a lot to ask me, but I won't insist.
Anyhow, with regards to the toothbrush,
Where's Florence?
I asked you about Florence.
Torture by separation.
Tiresome little fool.
I beg your pardon.
Can't you keep your mouth shut?
Your mouth!
I beg your pardon.
So sorry. I wasn't aware of it.
It's grotesque!
Ah. Oh. You know, I don't regret a thing, but I'm not so very keen on telling you that story. All sorts of little things got on my nerves. I'm rather cruel, really.
No, you're not cruel. It's something else. Did he shoot himself on your account?
It's not a pretty story.
He danced the tango like a professional, but he was as poor as a church mouse. That's right, isn't it? Well, was he poor or not? Give a straight answer! Yes, he was poor. One day he came and implored you to run away with him and you laughed at him. That's right, you laughed in his face. And so, he killed himself? Why are you smiling? You've got it all wrong, you two! Hateful!
I'm not into the core. Oh, tears don't flow in this place.
1, 2, 1, 2, keep time! All you own is hair.
Unfortunately, the door's locked.
Non, rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien. Ni le bien qu'on m'a fait,
know quite well I'm dead, dead,
Knives, poison, broke.
All useless. It has happened already. Do you understand?
So here we are, forever.
Forever, my God. How funny! Forever. Finn!
What they've done or what they intend to do, or if you want to know something about their piece. Identify them as well.
So Victoria, how do you go about devising something like that?
A lot of caffeine.
A lot of Barocca.
Oh,
Well, a serious answer would be we,
Picked a play.
yeah,
And then
but even
thought
that took about 3 months.
And
Weeks.
3 months. And Zoe came to me and went, "This is No Exit, I really like the universal themes in it." And I went, "Yeah, that's cool." And then we went, "We don't like the way he's written it," so we just took every bit, like we just ripped
And
just
jiggled
ripped
it.
apart.
But
I
originally it
rewrote
was
it.
quite a bit more manic. Like originally we were talking about ideas of chopping each other's hair off halfway through, and like all sorts of horrible things were talked about. So this is quite tame in comparison to some, I think. But yeah, basically we take text and we both decide we're going to read page 10 to 15. So we'll go through those pages
Pick our
and
favourite
we'll highlight our favourite sections. And
Or
then
words, or
we'll,
silly
words,
phrases,
phrases, sections, ideas, and then we'll make a list out of them. And sometimes the list ends up being the dialogue in itself, or sometimes the list is reworked and reordered and then becomes a new dialogue.
And makes other lists.
So all the words, apart from Le Pépé du Paris and Le Français, they are all Sartre's words, just in the complete wrong order, which you probably hate. But yeah, and then the movement stuff normally ends up with us kind of
The
punching
movement
ourselves
stuff
in the
happened because
head
we
for a
went,
bit.
"Oh, we want to do clowning and circus stuff," and then we got in the rehearsal room and realised we couldn't do it. So we play the movement sequences game.
Yeah, so we normally have about 2 weeks of just like bullying each other and climbing all over each other and punching each other in the face.
You punched me in the ear
I punched
yesterday.
you in the ear yesterday. And then eventually we kind of tumble something together and hope for the best, and every time we don't know whether it's actually going to work or not, and every time there's normally something that goes ever so slightly wrong. But I think we've kind of learned to embrace that now because it's not going to get better. So, yeah, so that will be that.
Great answer, brilliant. I'm afraid I didn't catch yours, Justy, so my question is to those two. I was having to repark my car after auditioning anyway. So your starting point was the text, that's where you began.
It's always the text.
So that process of working, influenced by other different practitioners who work, or have you, has that come from kind of
I think
a conglomeration of a number that you...
we're certainly influenced rhythmically by companies like Forced Entertainment. So I think we picked up on the way they deliver the speech in their performances, which is perhaps why we decided to list them. Also, I just think it's just what we do.
I think our style of kind of working like that kind of originated from contemporary performance last year. Because when we were creating our speech about memory, we were told to bring in by Liz asked us to bring in a range of materials. So it was people's individual stories, it was scripts from plays, scripts from films, scientific research, and for some reason we did the exact same thing again, and we both went away separately and highlighted what we were interested in. And I don't know, I think we're very lucky and we have a lot of happy accidents, and luckily we are kind of on the same wavelength a lot of the time, so luckily they just seem to go together a lot. Yeah.
By the way, I did say very Sartre, and I didn't know it had anything to do with Sartre. So the influences came through.
Yeah, thank you.
Good. Thank you very much.
Could I ask, is it Madam Jocelyn, or should I just call you Jocelyn? I'll call you Jocelyn. I'm Mama. Someone's got to be a mum, I'm sorry.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, my mother.
find that you've been influenced a lot by others? That you obviously the way you're bringing performance into, I would say, with the drag, you know, influence on it. Are you obviously bringing in different variations or different genders that can actually, doesn't matter who you are or what you are, you can be out there and do performance and be accepted as anybody else? Sorry, that's
Okay. But like stuff that sort of like influences me, it is just general sort of like drag performance, especially like American drag performance. There's a drag artist called Carmen Carrera who's like a really big influence on me because she's also transgender like myself, so she's like big influence because she still does drag, but she, you know, trans is, what did you say? Drag's what they do, but trans is who they are, and that's kind of like what I sort of do. So when I'm doing stuff like this, I don't mind